Musgrove Music.
Hello, I'm Pastor Shirley Caesar, and you are watching Musgrove Music Gospel Corner.
I'm Bobby Jones, and you're watching Musgrove Music Gospel Corner.
Musgrove Music.
No matter what they do, won't distract me. No matter what they say, won't sway me. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. No matter how they say I won't fool me. No matter how they plot, won't trap me. I'm living my life for Jesus each and every day. Yeah.
Hi, this is Daniel Musgrove. I want to welcome you to another edition of Musgrove TV. My very special guest right here, he's thinking that we done lost our mind. That's how we do it. That's how we do it down here in Miami, Florida. Wait a minute. We're not in Florida. Where are we?
Alexandria, Louisiana.
Alexandria, Louisiana. And what they call this city again? Yeah, there's a word for it. Is I'm trying to remember. You know, every city is very famous for Florida is the Sunshine State.
Right.
New York is the Big Apple.
Right.
And we're in Louisiana, right?
Louisiana.
Okay. Well, what do you what's your caption?
Of Alexandria?
Yeah. Wait. Don't even tell me. Guess what the caption should be? Coach Smith Jr. No, guys, I haven't lost my mind.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to hold you in suspense too much longer. But at least if you haven't been living under a rock for the past, say, like 40 years, you probably have no idea who I'm sitting next to, even though I just slipped his name out. I got ahead of myself. I was so excited to be in Louisiana, attempting to interview this very, very, very great man. So I'm humbled when I heard about his accomplishments, his achievements, and some fresh new goals, and then some things are tingling around. I want to let them slip, but I'm going to hold my thought a little bit, and I'm going to introduce you to this gentleman right here, Coach. Tell him what your mother named you first. Because now we're adding great to that name.
Charles Smith Jr.
Y'all hear that? This is the Charles Smith Jr. Coach, I mean, you've been coaching for, quite some time.
Over 40 years.
I mean, what keeps you going?
To be honest with you, it's the children.
Yeah.
The children. I enjoy working with children, trying to move them to another level. I try to inspire, instigate, and motivate. And it's all about the children. They are our future.
Y'all hear that? Inspire, motivate, and instigate. That's awesome. I never thought of it that. Okay. Now, we understand that you did what Superman couldn't do. And they say he can leap tall buildings in a single bound. But I wonder if he can win 1,000 games.
I don't know.
I wonder if he can coach to 1,000 victories.
It's not easy. It's not easy. I started off my first 2 years, they were losing seasons.
Oh, wow.
And I had to rethink.
Wait, let me cut you off for a second.
Okay.
He said subliminally they were practice seasons. Let's go again.
You are
so
correct.
Excited. I'm dropping my dittos right here.
You are correct. I had to get my philosophy in place. I had to get the kids in place. We had to be on the same page in the same book. And that was very, very important to me.
Practice time.
That's correct.
So Coach, you made it to 1,000 wins.
That's correct. And I attribute it, number one, to God, because I've truly been blessed. I've been blessed. I've been blessed in the fact that God had a purpose for me, and I was able to realize that purpose. A lot of people don't find their goals in life. of what God has in plan and store for
And
them.
the longevity, oh my God. He must have found you worthy.
That's correct.
He must have found you worthy to have you doing this so long and to be so successful of it. A lot of people don't understand the significance of 1,000 wins.
That's correct.
You might elaborate a little.
Okay, well, first off, you've got to have a beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. But it was rough starting off. But I had the kids at heart. And what I wanted to do was to put in place not only basketball players, but I wanted to, to develop outstanding young black men. And I worked real hard at that. I wanted them to be successful in the classroom. I wanted them to be successful at school. I wanted them to be successful in the community. And I pride myself in doing that. And we have been very, very successful in doing that over a period of 33 years.
You guys, I don't know if you noticed the level of humbleness this gentleman has. And everything he said we. Even though I'm here to interview him as a person, he says we. That means he didn't leave anyone out.
That's correct.
And that's the mark of a great man, who builds around him, not just take. He gives back. And so, what's next, Coach? You reached that major milestone. What's next? Because you look strong, you look healthy, you look like you could go for 1,000 more.
Everyone, all my friends say I'm like the ever-ready bunny. I just keep on going. But long as God continues to bless me, and long as I have the fire and the desire to help young people, I want to do this as long as I possibly can.
Now let's get down to some details, because I've kind of been all over the place, people. I apologize. I know a lot of people are very structured and like things to be in place and in order, but I find that that's not quite important to me. What's important to me is the end result and the way, and we get there, and that we're doing kids and building good, strong character for these children. So, Coach, I want you to tell a little bit about your community, where you coach at, what platform, and some of the exciting NBA players you helped to push forward.
That's correct.
We'll save that for last, but tell us about your city. Tell us about your hometown. Tell us about your school. Okay.
Well, I started off first in the rural community of Rapides Parish. In Louisiana, we have parishes rather than counties. We have parishes. So I started off in rural Rapides Parish. My mom and dad. My father, obviously, name is Charles Smith Sr. My mother's name is Zelphia Scott Smith. And they were very instrumental in who I am today. My mother taught me.
Great job, y'all.
She was back in the 40s a church house school teacher. That is, she had to run one-room schoolhouse. The building was used on Sunday for church, and then Monday through Friday for school. And she was very instrumental in helping me and developing me, getting me ready for school. Back in our day, we didn't have Head Start, pre-K, and kindergarten. So when I got to the first grade, I was able to read and write, and I knew my numbers. So she was very instrumental.
Was an accomplishment.
That's correct at that time. That's correct. So I was way ahead, so to speak, advanced. My father taught me work ethics. He got up every morning, Monday through Friday, and went to work. He worked in the sawmills, which was common labor work back in that time. But he got up every day and he went to work. So he taught me the work ethics. My mother taught me the value of an education. And then the community that I was raised up in, they were very kind and giving and loving. So everyone looked out for everyone. The community raised the children. So I use that same philosophy now on my job. I try to reach back and help. That's correct. You're exactly correct. And that's what I do on my job. And I go to work. I think in my 47 years of teaching, I might have missed 10 days in that period of time. So it's important for me to be there. And it gives the kids an insight on that, that the importance of being to work, and not only being to work, but being to work on time.
They have some doubt in common society. They're like, it couldn't be that easy. And there's thoughts going on in my mind too.
Right.
I really want to hear, what roadblocks have you faced?
Right.
I'm assuming, it's life.
That's
You're
right.
going to have people standing in your way. You're going to have
That's correct.
the with the good
That's
and
correct.
the bad. The fact that you overcome them now, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we're here right now.
Right.
But if you can help steer someone around that negativity,
Right.
how you came through it and got past it,
Right.
and didn't lose your way, and didn't
Right.
lose sight of your goals.
Right.
I think that's tremendously valuable right now. So you tell us about your roadblocks. Tell us
Okay.
about your hurdles.
Well, first off, growing up in the South, the very first stumbling block you have is segregation. I went to a segregated high school. Also, I went to a segregated college. I went to a HBCU, Paul Quinn College, located in Waco, Texas.
You made it to college.
That's correct. And I was the first in my family to receive a college
Another
degree.
major accomplishment.
That's correct. And by me doing that, it set the standards for my brothers and sisters to follow. And they all have college degrees. And not only college degrees, they have master's degrees.
Wow.
And I've also encouraged and helped my daughter to obtain a doctorate degree. She has a doctorate degree. So we've gone from humble beginnings almost to the mountaintop.
Please, folks, no letters, no emails, because I did this.
That's right.
But Coach, I mean, I'm astonished. I mean, even when I asked you about your negativity, you somehow made it seem okay.
That's right. That's right.
And that's from someone who's determined.
That's right.
To see the best and to go after greatness. I mean, that's the ultimate. That's ultimate.
That's correct. That's correct. And I started off, when I first started off, as a math teacher. I am a math teacher. And I started off in a predominantly black school, and the school was closed down, and I was moved to a white school due to segregation, due to integration. And I was an assistant coach.
So you lived through it both.
That's correct. And I was an assistant coach and a math teacher at the all-black school. But when I went to the white school, there were no coaching slots available. So I taught 2 years in the all-white school, and they told me that I could not coach there. So I stayed there for 2 years, and then the position came open at Peabody High School, where I'm currently at, which was a predominantly black school.
And
so
this was what year was this?
This was in 1975.
Wow.
1975. So I moved over to Peabody High School. I was given a high position in mathematics, and I was also assigned to be an assistant basketball coach. And patience of Job, I waited there and I worked for 10 years. I was an assistant for 10 years.
Wow.
And I had a very, very good head coach that taught me the ins and outs of basketball. He taught me the X's and O's of basketball, and he also gave me the opportunity to make major decisions, which helped me when I became the head coach at Peabody.
Here's another question. And I'm bubbling out from the second we sat here. I've been dying to ask you. How does it feel to just be inducted into the Hall of Fame?
That is great. That is great. Coming from my,
do you feel like they finally recognize who and what you are?
To be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to get in because I have not retired. Usually those positions, that's correct. Usually those positions are held for retirees. And I haven't retired, and I don't think I'm going to retire pretty soon. But that was a very, very big surprise to me. But when they called me and they told me on the phone that I had been inducted into the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame.
Louisiana Sports
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. One more time. I'm excited. I can say I know this gentleman.
Right. And when the guy called me, he said, "Coach, you are nominated second behind Peyton Manning."
Wow.
And Peyton Manning was one of the great quarterbacks in the NFL, and he's also a native of Louisiana. He's from New Orleans, Louisiana, and that was an honor in itself to be nominated second behind him.
Wow.
Right. And then
so who got that ball rolling? Is somebody else out there we need to be thanking besides the big man?
That's right. That's correct.
The big man who
that's
he
correct.
already ordained it and
that's
it
right.
had to happen.
That's right. But the local sports writers, they nominated me, and they said your accomplishments are so great. There's no way we can wait any longer without inducting you in.
Wow.
Right.
So I've already asked you what's next. You already hit the whole world to what's going on, and I'm like, all I can say is thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, if no one else says it, Thank you, Coach Smith. Thank you. When is that book coming out? There gotta be a book. There has to be a book. And I'm looking at a movie. I'm not prophesying, people. Hold up now. I ain't prophesying. If the way this thing is going, I can't see why not. How not? Why wouldn't there be a book? Why wouldn't there be a movie? Y'all hear that? Showtime, HBO, Fox? Oh, no, not Fox. CNN? No, wait, hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself. No phone calls, no emails. I'm going to edit that out anyway. No, but tell us about the book, Coach.
Okay. It's almost impossible for a coach with the time that I put in from the time I get up in the morning to the time I go to bed at night, all day, every day. But I felt that I had a story to share, not only for myself, but to help other aspiring young coaches and also to help young boys who think that the world is against them. So at first I wanted to, and I started a book about a year ago. Mm-hmm. But it takes some time to write a book. So I got the idea of doing a documentary. And my sister, she had a very close friend that's in the TV industry here in Alexandria. And she talked with him, and he volunteered his time. I mean, endless time.
I've seen that, folks. And immediately after this broadcast, you're going to be seeing that documentary. Yeah. So.
And then he came, it was great, but he came in and volunteered his time, and I mean, hours and hours of time, shooting footage, editing, and we were able to put that together from my humble beginnings in rural Louisiana up through my 1,000 career wins.
I mean, what's the name of the book?
The book is going to be In My Footsteps.
In My Footsteps. Ooh.
And we're in the final stages of completing that.
I can't wait. So I guess we're gonna have a round two because we got to tell y'all when and where that book's gonna be. I'm not gonna guess Barnes and Noble, all that. I'm thinking worldwide. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm excited. I really am.
Coach, we got to take a quick break because we got to take some pesky commercials. I don't mean that, people. We love your commercials. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
I'm Anthony Mayo, a lawyer at Traffic Ticket Office. For the past 20 years, our firm has successfully handled over 1 million traffic violations for our clients in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County. Our firm handles all non-criminal violations, starting at just $69, and we guarantee no points or your money back. We also handle all types of criminal violations. Our goal is to get your case dismissed. Call us today at 305-751-6881 or visit us on the web at trafficticketoffice.com.
Come to the Traffic Ticket Office.
I'm Nell McGee, and welcome to my beautiful home. Come on in. When I was looking to sell my condo and purchase my new home, I heard the word of mouth about Cardell Musgrove. And as you can see, I'm satisfied and I'm happy. She is a real estate superhero.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Watkins, celebrity hairstylist. After years of searching, I finally find a one-stop shop that has all my beauty supply needs. We're all set. Oh, wow, I love this. AllSupplyDepot.com, my one-stop shop.
Welcome back to Musgrove Music TV. Now, before we proceed any further, I must apologize to my sponsor because my director, she came over and smacked me in the back of my head and said, be nicer to the sponsors because they... Anyway. Coach, a lot of people don't understand how important parents are in everything that their kids do, especially sports, especially athletics. If you don't have the right driving force with the parents behind you, give me one of your good stories and give me one of your not so good stories that had involvement with parents.
Okay. Well, one of the good stories about the parent is I had this parent, she had 7 children. And one of the boys wanted to play basketball, but she did not have the funds, to get the physicals and shoes and socks and all that. So the community came together and helped. The boy was an outstanding player. He eventually went on to Oklahoma State, and he was drafted by the Brooklyn Nets of the NBA.
I'm glad y'all helped him now.
And he's very appreciative because he comes back every summer and he puts on a free basketball clinic for the local kids. So, these students, sometimes they can't participate because they don't have the funds. So I try to reach out to them and find out where they are and get people in the community to help them. And this has worked extremely well. So I would say to the parents, go out, reach out.
There's help.
That's correct. That's correct.
So I want some advice. I want some advice that will cover the parents, the players, and coaches. I mean, every coach ain't like you. We just got to be real. Every coach is not like you. Some is just a job. Some is just a profession.
That's correct.
But with you, it seems more like a passion.
That's correct.
Like a deep passion, and I can see it in your eyes. I can hear it in the voice, and I can see the fruits of it by the things he's accomplished. So, what advice would you have for these three facets of what you do?
Right. For the coaches, I would say this. Get into the coaching field because you like to work with children. You like children. And number two is you want them to advance. You want the sport to help to build character. You want the sport to be able to advance them to a better way of living. And I tell my boys all the time, you need to use basketball. Don't let basketball use you. Okay? And that's very, very important to me, to the coaches. To the parents, that I think is next. The parents have to be very, very supportive. And I can give you two very good examples of single mothers whose children have gone on and become great, great athletes. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's mother used to take him back and forth to practice all day, every day. And look what he turned out to be. She made time for her son. Also, LeBron James, again, raised by a single mom. You see what I'm saying? So there are no excuses when it comes to your children. You have to put everything aside and make sure that you take care of your children. That's to the parents. And then to the athlete, to the basketball player. Make sure that you use the game of basketball to advance yourself educationally, your character, okay? And also your ability and your willingness to help others. To me, that's very, very important.
That's awesome. But here this go now. Here it go. I hate to ask you this, Coach. Was there ever a time where you had a athlete where you were like, nah, this ain't for you? And I know it must have broke your heart. But has that ever happened?
That has happened to me. I'll give you a good example of a young man that played basketball for me. He was from an at-risk home. Matter of fact, he came to Alexandria from New Orleans during Katrina. Great athlete. And I worked with him. I tried to mentor him. One night, the game wasn't going well for him, and he just got completely upset. Went into the locker room at halftime, put off his uniform, and left. Haven't seen him since.
What do you attribute that to?
Well, here again, it goes back to the parenting. I'm doing everything I can as a coach. I'm nurturing him. I'm, make sure he's at school, he's doing what he's supposed to do. But now you've got to break down at home, where someone is not telling him, I don't care how hard things get or how hard times get, you have to see it through.
It's almost like a piece of the puzzle is missing for his success.
That's correct.
You did your part. It was also up to the parents to do their part and the student to do their part.
Then I couldn't follow up because once he left, I never seen the kid again. So I don't know if he dropped out of school, left the area, or what. I haven't seen him since.
I wish there was an easy fix for stuff like that, but I know there isn't.
That's right.
Because I feel like you gotta have that stability from home. And I'm not saying you gotta be mother and father there, because a lot of greatness has happened with a single parent, mother or father.
That's correct.
But if that parent doesn't want to push that child, well, if those who know us, We push our kids. We push. I mean, my son, he's going into the Navy, so he had to drop a little weight. Fortunately, he has my genes. We're not fat, we're big boned. So he had to lose a little few inches. But guess what? We went to the gym with him. I ended up losing a few. And then once he lost his, I gained mine back. But that's another story. But I know how important it is for the parents to be involved.
That's correct.
So, Coach, I want you to look any one of these cameras and a message for the parent, specifically for the parent.
To the parent, it's very, very important. And I say this, and I'm a lifelong teacher also. I've been teaching for 47 years. Parenting is more than, as most people say, I'm feeding them and I have a place for them to live. Parenting is loving. You have to love them. You have to listen to them. You have to talk to them. And this has to be done on a constant basis. So I would say to the parents, if I could give you any advice that would be helpful to you, sit down, talk with your children, listen to them, and also give them sound advice. And you're going to have to do that too by setting good examples.
Y'all hear that? You know what I heard in that? He says, listen to your kids. I know a lot of people have a problem with that. Oh, I'm the parent. I pay the bills. You're going to listen to me. I mean, it is. I'm not going to settle and say it is what it is. Y'all just heard it. Listen to your kids. Listen to your kids, and maybe you'll find out that missing link, which will propel them to greatness. It can be so simple. It can be peer pressure. It could be small, little things. If you listen to that kid, you'll know which direction to go through to fix it for them, or to help them fix it. Because you also don't want to do everything for your kid. I'm speaking as a parent. Anyway, Coach, it's been an honor. This is the last little piece in our program. We call it a shameless plug.
Okay.
That means you look at any one of these cameras and you tell them exactly where you're going to be, what you're doing, if you want to donate to a cause. Or, you can show off that. Whatever you want to do. I'll be looking at it with the corner of my eye. But, time for a shameless plug.
Okay.
I believe you should have your flowers now.
Thank you.
I believe you should have your flowers now. And congratulations to the Hall of Fame for recognizing that. So, anyway, take it away. Any email, any phone number, anything you want. Because I know we're going to be looking out for your book, and there will be a part 2 to this, tell y'all where to get that book. But in the meantime, take it away, Coach.
Okay, I would like to say to your audience, your fine, outstanding audience, that support your local athletics. That's very, very important. Okay. Also, I would like for you and those in my community to come out and show support for these young men and also young girls that participate in sport. That's very, very important for them. And also donate not only your money, but donate your time. These schools now are strapped for money for athletics. The people are just not turning out anymore like they used to support sports. So it's very important that you get involved with your athletes at school, see what their needs, and try to address those needs as best you can.
I must take a little responsibility for a lot of people not showing up in the stands like they used to because everything is so readily available on smartphones.
That's correct.
Well, I'm not apologizing for that. So, thank you guys for tuning into Musgrove TV. We'll see you again real soon.
Ball spotted 20-yard line.
Kendrick Smith played here for 4 years. Played at North Carolina Charlotte. Played in 2 NCAA tournaments. And right now Hello, I'm Coach Charles Smith Jr. Welcome to my playground, the Emerald Palace. Here we have some minor achievement in my 33 years as head coach here at Peabody High School. We have 8 championship banners that hang from the rafters. Also, we have 8 championship pictures. These are banners, pictures that represent those 8 championship teams. Of course, this is the 1,000 win banner that we were able to achieve as a team and a school on last year. I am the 4th coach in the state of Louisiana to reach 1,000 wins. Over here we have the retired jerseys of the outstanding basketball players who have played here at Peabody High School. Some of them have gone on to the NBA. Some of them were All-Americans. Also, I like to feature my son, Smith, who played here for 4 years. He played at North Carolina, Charlotte, and he played in 2 NCAA tournament games and also 1 NIT game. And as you noticed in the rafters, we have NBA jerseys. Paul Thompson in 1975, he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And over here we have number 22, Markel Brown, who was drafted by the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, this is our war room. These are all the state championship trophies and basketballs that we've been able to win over my 33 years of coaching. Being the athletic director here at Peabody High School for the past 33 years, I've had the pleasure and the joy of overseeing all of our athletic programs. We have been very successful in powerlifting. We've won 4 state championships in powerlifting. 1 in girls basketball, 2 in girls basketball, and also 1 in baseball. So we've had some very good, successful programs here at Peabody High School. This is the situation room, which is formerly known as a coaching office. Here you'll see a lot of mementos from former players, championship teams, but my prized possession is this painting that was done by one of my former students and presented to me the night I won my 1,000 career victories. Here you see a collection of former players. These young men have played at colleges and universities from the University of Connecticut, Alabama, Rice University, Oklahoma State, and also University of Southern California. So you can see Peabody basketball expand the entire length and width of the United States. You guys are still here? We're working on 1,500 wins. We've accomplished 1,000. Our goal now is 1,500 wins. The pleasure has been all mine, but it's time for you all to get out of here now.
Musgrove music.
Musgrove every time, you know. The world shocked. Don't be shocked. Sell out is about God every time. Jesus bless us. Hey, you hear me? All about God every time. Let miles away. Even when things just seem to go wrong, I know you never leave me all alone. Cause every knee shall bow and tongue confess that you are God and God alone.
Nobody like
the
Jesus,
one who
you know?
sits upon the throne, the Lion of Judah, El Shaddai. It's all about you, Lord, and not about me. It's not about money or material things. It's all about praising your holy name, lifting up the name of the one true King. It's not about me, Lord, it's all about you. Giving all praises where praises are due. Teach me, Father, just what I must do to live my life pleasing unto you.
Me sell out to you exclusively. Grace get me in, the cash in for the opportunity. World no value, not no Lego that a true pensy penny. God me a serve and me no run down no vanity. Understand the humanity. Nobody never dead there when the well a run dry. Nobody never dead there when the tears from my eyes. Nobody never dead there when the baby a cry. How one man may turn to him or the most high. Jesus.
It's all about you, Lord, and not about me. It's not about money or material things. It's all about praising your holy name, lifting up the name of the one true King. It's not about me, Lord, it's all about you. Giving all praises where praises are due. Teach me, Father, just what I must do to live my life pleasing unto you.
Lifting up the name of the one true
Jehovah Jireh,
the name of the one true
Jehovah Nissi,
the name of the one true
El Shaddai, Jehovah Rapha,
the name of the one true
Jehovah Shalom,
the name of the one true
Jehovah Nissi,
the name of the one true
El Shaddai,
the name of the great
Jehovah Rapha,
Rapha Jireh Nisi Elohim El Shaddai. 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 Rapha Jireh Nisi Elohim El Shaddai.
we call him Savior, King of Kings.
the name of the one true King. Lifting up the name of the one true
No one
God.
to little
Lifting up the name of
King
the
of
one
Kings and a
true
lot of lords,
Savior.
yeah.
Lifting up the name of the great I am.
Yeah.
Lifting up the name of the one true King.
Hi, I'm Leslie Namart. You may know me from my TV show Global Prayer Shield, but what you do not know is that I'm also an author of several books. Today I have here two of my favorites. I have here The Pondering Heart, which is a Christian poetry book dealing with all life issues. And I also have here Buzzy the Honeybee, which is a children's book, and this deals with protecting the bees and the food they give to us, honey. You can find them on Amazon.com. Why don't you check it out today and get your copies? It will be a blessing to us, and your soul will be greatly blessed as well.
Musgrove Music.
Honey, wake up. We gotta go and get ready for church, okay? I'm gonna go and get ready.
Alright.
Honey, you still asleep? We're gonna be late. Let's go.
You just go ahead. I'll walk on over. I'll be there before praise and worship. Okay?
Alright.
Saints of God, don't let the devil distract you from your path. Keep your eyes focused on the Lord, and He will direct your path. No matter what they do, won't distract me. No matter what they say, won't sway me. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. No matter how they say I won't fool me, no matter how they plot won't trap me, I'm living my life for Jesus each and every day. Yeah. Only you can make my life complete. I stretch out my hands to thee. Father, please cover me with your precious blood. When things seem impossible, you make them real possible. There's nothing impossible for your mighty hands. No matter what they do, won't distract me. No matter what they say, won't sway me. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. No matter how they say I won't fool me, no matter how they plot won't trap me, I'm living my life for Jesus each and every day. Yeah, I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. I'm living my life for Jesus each and every day. Yeah, no matter what they do, won't distract me. No matter what they say, won't sway me. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. No matter how they say I won't fool me, no matter how they plot won't trap me, I'm living my life for Jesus each and every day. Yeah. You can't trap me, can't sway me, can't distract me, no fool me, no, 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 no. I'm living my life for Jesus. You can't trap me, can't sway me, can't distract me, no fool me, no, 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 no. I'm living my life for Jesus.
Father God, on the walk to church today, all the temptations that came out before me, I want you to touch those who are lost. Let them know that through Jesus, they can come to you and they can be redeemed. They can be saved in your name, in Jesus' name. Amen.
What time the preacher supposed to be here?
Man, the preacher coming right now, man. In a minute, the preacher coming here now, man.
Okay, we got to look out for him, right?
Yeah, he's up here. He's coming from right here.
Okay.
The preacher was here, man.
Because the dude that came here the other night, we go to church with him. We go to church with him. So when we come by, we just go. He coming down here right now. He coming down this way right now. Let's catch him. Let's go.
Hey, preacher, wait for me. I want to go to church. Welcome.
Amen.
Thank you.
No matter what they do, won't distract me. No matter what they say, won't sway me. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. No matter how they say I won't fool me, no matter how they plot won't trap me, I'm living my life for Jesus each and every day. Yeah. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ. I'm living my life for Jesus. I'm living my life for Christ.
seafood lover and looking for the fresh catch of the day, uniquely prepared by one of South Florida's top chefs, then look no further. Fins and Things Caribbean Seafood Bar and Grill have all this and more, where every dish is prepared by order. Come in and try our lunch specials. We are moderately priced with the highest quality of service and ambiance. We are conveniently located at 3801 North University Drive in the beautiful city of Sunrise, Florida.
Let me tell you, they serve the best escovitch fish here.
And the service here is great.
Isn't it?
Wow, it's here already.
Hey ladies, how y'all doing today? Good, thank you for joining us for lunch at Fins and Things. How's everything?
Wonderful.
How do you ladies hear about us?
Wow, I've seen you on SFL TV.
You did? If you guys need anything else, let me know, okay? My name is Tasha. All right?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming.
Whether you are stopping in for lunch, dinner, or just a quiet drink with a friend, Fins and Things Caribbean Seafood Bar and Grill is the place to be.
In the clouds, in the sun, in the moon, in the stars, in the thunder, in the storms, in the lightning, in the cold, omnipresent. You're in the sea, in the waves, on the shore, in the wind, in the rain, in the waters, in the flood, in the snow, in the hail, omnipresent.
Listen, my message is simple. God truly loves us, so why don't we just love him back? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
Did you know he'll never change?
Never change.
He'll
Always be the same.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves
Did
you.
know he died for you?
Died for you.
Do you know he'll never change?
Never change.
He'll always be the same.
The gates of life are tempting, and getting through is easy, but the gate to heaven is narrow. When you sin, you pay a price. God's standing there, he's waiting for you. Will you make it in? For the life you are living will determine if you come through. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
Did you know he'll never change?
Never change. Always be the same.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
Do you know he'll never change?
Never change.
He'll always be the same.
Remember, God is not like man who lies when he's questioned. He sees your tears, he knows your fears, and he feels the pain. Stop wasting so much time, cause tomorrow is not promised. While you still have this day, let God change your heart. Hey, hey, hey.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
Did you know he'll never change?
Never change. Always be the same.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
Do you know he'll never change?
Never change.
He'll always be the same. Do you know, did you know?
He's great.
Do you know, did you know?
He's God.
Do you know, did you know?
He's Lord.
He will always be the same. Do you know, did you know?
He's great.
Do you know, did you know?
He's God.
Do you know, did you know?
He's Lord.
He will always be the same. Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
Did you know he'll never change?
Never change. Always be the same.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
Do you know he'll never change?
Never change.
He'll always
be the same.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
Did you know he'll never change?
Never change.
He'll always
be the same.
Do you know God loves you so?
He loves you.
He died for you.
Died for you.
You know he'll never change.
Never change.
He'll always
Always be the same.
Oh yeah. Glory. Oh Lord. Bring it back. Yeah. Bring it back. Faithfulness. Bring it back. Let the glory return to your house. Return to your house. Let the glory return to your house. Let it return. Oh, let the glory, the Lord, let the glory of the Lord, let the glory return to your house. Let the glory of Jehovah fill this place. Oh yeah. As we offer up true worship from our hearts. Oh, let the glory of the Lord, let the glory of the Lord, oh, let the glory return, let the glory return, oh, let the glory return to his house. Let the glory return
glory return to your house. Let it return. Oh, let the glory, the Lord, let the glory of the Lord, let the glory return to your house. To your house. Oh, let the glory, the Lord, let the glory of the Lord, let the glory return to your house. Let it return. Oh, let the glory, the Lord, let the glory of the Lord. Oh, let the glory return to your house.
Musgrove Music.
Hello, I'm Pastor Shirley Caesar, and you are watching Musgrove Music Gospel Corner.
I'm Bobby Jones, and you're watching Musgrove Music Gospel Corner.
Musgrove Music.
No matter what they do, won't shake me. No matter what they say, won't sway me. I'm living my life for Jesus.